Hi, this is Catherine Scott for drillingcontractor.org. IADC's Knowledge, Skills, and Abilities project has been underway since last year and is expected to be completed later this year. I'm here with a member of the steering committee for the project, Bob Newhouse. Thanks for joining us today, Bob.
Thank you.
So, as a member of the steering committee, can you kind of tell me what the goals of the KSA project are?
Yeah, the KSA project really is refreshing the KSAs that IADC already had in place in recognition of all the changes in the industry. So, especially in the offshore industry, we're growing rapidly. We're bringing in new technology, a lot of computer-based cyber rigs that are larger, more complex. And so as some members got together and began to look at those, we realized we really needed to update those descriptions of knowledge, skills, and abilities to underpin the way that we measure competency of our crews.
So then from the perspective of an offshore drilling contractor, can you kind of tell me what you feel the benefits will be of this project? Absolutely.
You know, in this day and age, a couple of things are happening. Number one, we have a whole generation of guys that are going to be leaving. So we're losing a lot of knowledge. At the same time, the industry is growing, so we're hiring, and so a lot of people are moving into new positions. So the underpinnings of that have to be there to make sure that we have safe and efficient crews to operate these rigs. So as an industry, it will really underpin the growth and sustain the growth as we move forward.
Okay, and you're also the Vice President of Learning and Development for Noble Drilling. So can you tell me a little bit more about Noble Drilling's in-house competency assurance program?
Absolutely. We've had a competency assurance program for a long time, and recently we've launched a new version. Again, very much hand in hand with the KSA project in recognition of all the changes, the upgraded technology. Our program is called PATH, and it's really focused on progression and advancement through hard work. That's where PATH, the name, comes from. And it's a combination of 4 elements. It's mandatory training, what we call standards of competence, which are used on board, and that's what maps very closely to the KSAs, time and position, and then performance in that position. So we really want to look at the entire performance of the employee in that position to ensure competency.
Okay, and so you will then use the KSA templates as a tie-in for that program?
Yeah, what I think the KSA templates really are there for, certainly for a company that doesn't have anything, it's a starting point. For a company like Noble that's been around for 93 years, it's a checkpoint, so it serves as an industry standard to make sure that we're on track. If we describe a driller set of competencies in a certain way, we want to have IADC, we want to have the industry standard there to know that we're in line with best practices.
Right, great. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, Bob.
My pleasure.
This has been Catherine Scott for drillingcontractor.org. Thank you for joining us.